there was a guy, Edward Bock, well, was his name, and he had a very clear goal that he wanted to achieve, and he wanted to run a magazine, a big magazine that could be a huge thing that he would run himself and probably employ a lot of editors as a big organization. Now, because this objective was very clear in his mind, there came upon an opportunity which was very, very trivial, that to an ordinary person, you wouldn't have even noticed it at all. And what happened was, he was one day he was walking his dog in a park, and he noticed a guy who took out a packet of cigarette to actually light one of the cigarettes and smoke. And then when he did that, he took the cigarette and he dropped one of the papers, the cigarette papers packets which were inside. And as he was passing by, he just noticed on that piece of paper there was a picture, a photograph of a person. This is a famous actress. And then he looked at that picture, and it said on the bottom there was a message about collecting this set of images. There was about 12 images which the smokers, or the people who bought the cigarettes, were urged to collect, so that at the end of that they would win a prize. And he noticed that at the back of that picture, it was all blank, so there was nothing. And that is the moment there where he sensed an opportunity. So he thought, wouldn't it be more helpful, or wouldn't it add value to actually add a little short biography of the person who is on that picture, to add it at the back of this photograph, and that was like a light bulb moment for him. So he went to, he called the company who made the cigarettes, and went to their offices and talked to them about, how about adding a short biographies to this picture to enhance the the packets and the competition, so that people would at least get to know a little bit about the people and the collection that they are doing. So yeah, this was quite an attractive proposition to the company. So they said, okay, you go out there, bring us short biographies of people, of these famous people, and for each one we'll give you $100. And that's how it started. So he was quite motivated to go out there and make these short biographies, and he would group them into specific groups. So it could be presidents, or famous authors, famous celebrities, actors and actresses. So he would write short biographies on this, and he would get $100 on each one. And that is how his career launched, because as he got to do more and more of this, he employed his two brothers to actually do some of this, and he would pay them about $15 to produce one of these. And then before long, he employed more editors to do a lot more of this, because he got a bigger contract with the company to produce this. So why is this story relevant? It's relevant in the sense that when you have a definiteness of a purpose or specific goal that is in your mind and in your subconscious, as your subconscious goes out there through that auto-suggestion process, it goes out to work in a way that is almost automatic, which you probably don't even notice, for you to pick up those small bits of opportunities that will actually enable you to achieve your specific goal. So it happened in this instance. It's not something that any person would have noticed, but because for him, he had this specific goal of running a magazine, when that opportunity presented itself, even though it was so trivial, he picked up on it. And then that is what was the launch pad of what ended up to be a big organization that he managed to start running, all because he had a specific goal in mind, and that helped him through the process of auto-suggestion and the subconscious being so specific in his mind, it enabled him to pick up the smallest, the trivialest of opportunities and turn them into a big multinational corporation. So I hope that's a bit of a lesson to us all to have that specific goal in mind so that we can set our subconscious and our mind to work to find us and enable us to pick up those small opportunities as they appear as we go along around our normal business. So hope you go out there, experience, learn and grow and have that specific purpose so you can pick up opportunities as they present themselves. So until next time, cheerio.